Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol GHSI. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of showing these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So all this here may look like several days worth of time. It's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like you this time frame. Does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Done this analysis. I think this is now my 3rd day in a row doing it, but regardless, that is where the green and red line annotations are coming from. So definitely some updates here need to be made as the pullback continues. First thing I'm going to do is a little house cleaning, just get rid of these lines. Yes, those levels still pertain to the chart. They're just not relevant, and from a presentation point of view, I don't want to risk causing clutter and confusion because there's lines everywhere you look. So let's try to keep this as clean as possible going forward. The first update that needs to be done comes about based on a foundational rule in charting, which states when levels of support are broken and closed below, they tend to act as resistance. So 55 cents, was that level of support going into today, but now that the price has officially broken down below it and managed to stay below it, that will be the first key level. Yes, I deleted those other red lines out of there, which are still indeed levels of resistance, but like I said, from the organization's sake and not having lines everywhere, just get rid of those because those don't pertain. Well, Clay, when do they pertain? Well, the price first needs to prove itself in the near term. How does the price prove itself in the near term? All good questions on your part, and that all just starts by getting up above 55 cents and then staying up above it. But like I said, before you focus on any of those other levels of resistance, the price first needs to get back up above 55. What about levels of support now that the 55-cent one has been broken? Next key overall one is down here at the 40-cent mark, which is almost where the price bounced off of today, looking like the price, but yeah, bounced right off of 41. And the 40-cent mark is important because if you go through the history of things, this was a former area of resistance, and there's just a foundational rule in charting which states when levels of resistance are broken, and you can see right there, it definitely was broken. In fact, that was essentially the breakout point that really launched this thing. But when resistance levels are broken and closed above, you want to see them act as support. So 40 cents, that near-term level of support. If the price can't hold above there, then while there's no such thing as a guarantee in the market, if the price breaks down below 40 cents, especially if it's a high volume break, then it would not be shocking at all to see the price at least go down to the 32-cent mark, which is the value of the 200 period moving average right there, that pink line. So again, another big pullback. Overall, the trend still has a chance to build itself and put in a higher low, but at this point, the price has definitely pulled back enough, and now it's a matter of seeing if the price can start to get things consolidated out, or if this is the beginning of some sort of overall reversal. But let's see how this one closes out the week on Friday. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.